What would you do if saving the life of a child meant risking your own? If every act of kindness, every life saved, carried the weight of a death sentence? This is the story of Irena Sendler, a woman who faced these impossible choices, defied a brutal regime, and saved thousands of innocent lives, all while carrying a secret that could have cost her everything. Irena Sendler was born in 1910 in Warsaw, Poland. From a young age, she was taught the values of compassion, courage, and the importance of standing up for those who cannot defend themselves. Her father, a doctor, died of typhus after contracting the disease while treating impoverished Jewish patients, a sacrifice that deeply shaped Irena's understanding of courage and humanity. When the Nazis invaded Poland in 1939, the world of Warsaw changed overnight. The Jewish population was forced into a small, overcrowded area known as the Warsaw Ghetto, where disease, starvation, and brutality became the daily reality for hundreds of thousands of people. As a young social worker, Irena had access to the ghetto and witnessed the unimaginable suffering firsthand. She saw children wasting away from hunger, families torn apart, and lives shattered by fear. But instead of turning away, Irena chose to act. She joined the Polish underground resistance and became a key member of Żegota, a secret organization dedicated to saving Jews from the Holocaust. Using her position as a social worker, Irena began smuggling Jewish children out of the ghetto, risking her life with every mission. She used creative methods to hide the children, placing them in suitcases, toolboxes, and even coffins. Some were sedated and hidden in garbage carts, while others were smuggled out through the sewers. But Irena knew that saving a child's life meant more than just getting them out of the ghetto. She wanted to give them a chance at a future, a chance to remember who they were and where they came from. So, she kept meticulous records of each child she saved, writing their real names, birth dates, and family connections on small slips of paper. She placed these notes in glass jars and buried them beneath a neighbor's apple tree, hoping that one day, when the war ended, these children could be reunited with their families. Over time, Irena saved more than 2,500 children. Each one a precious life, each one a testament to her courage and the power of a mother's love. But the risks were enormous. In 1943, Irena was captured by the Gestapo, the Nazi secret police. She was tortured for days, her legs and feet broken, her body shattered, but she never revealed the names of the children she had saved or the locations of her fellow resistance fighters. Even as she faced death, Irena refused to betray those she had sworn to protect. She was sentenced to be executed, but her fellow resistance members managed to bribe a German officer, securing her release. Irena escaped, but her name was added to the Gestapo's most wanted list, forcing her to live in hiding for the remainder of the war. When the war finally ended in 1945, Irena returned to the spot where she had buried the glass jars. She carefully dug them up, her hands trembling as she held the fragile pieces of paper, each one a lifeline, a promise kept, a child's chance at a future. Many of the children Irena saved never saw their parents again, their families lost to the horrors of the Holocaust. But thanks to her courage, thousands of lives were spared, and generations of families live on today because of the selfless acts of this one woman. Irena's story echoes the ancient proverb, "To save one life is to save the world entire." She understood that even the smallest act of kindness can create ripples of hope that reach far beyond the moment of courage itself. So what can we learn from the life of Irena Sendler? That courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. That a single life saved can change the course of history. That even in the darkest of times, a mother's love can be the light that guides us through the shadows. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can change the world. Subscribe to Unseen Triumphs for more stories of unbreakable spirit and untold courage. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more powerful stories of resilience, sacrifice, and the human spirit.